everyone and welcome to our special conversation. The CXO Connect as part of AWS presents FSI Symposium India 2024. I'm Ritu Singh. Today we explore the evolution of customer onboarding and engagement in banking and how IndusInd Bank is leveraging AI and machine learning to create frictionless personalized experiences. It is my pleasure to welcome Shiv Kumar Bhasin, CXO at IndusInd Bank, who's going to share his insights on transforming customer experience in the financial services sector. Mr. Bhasin, thank you very much for being with us here. To just begin with, to set the context on how IndusInd Bank is using these emerging technologies, machine learning, AI, etc., to ensure that there is a more seamless customer experience.
So we have set up a new digital bank called Indi. Which is for the new to the bank and existing customers to the bank, and it is going to enhance the customer experience leveraging the data analytics, AI and machine learning technologies, not only predicting the customer needs when they are getting onboarded and making the onboarding seamless, but also once they become the customer, identifying the needs based on their various behavioral patterns and the lifetime events, and recognizing their needs, the various nudges which are being sent out to them in terms of the using advanced data analytics and machine learning technologies, which is basically having a greater engagement with the customer in day-to-day when they are working with us. So this is one on the digital front, and again on the call centers as well as in the branches, we are working on leveraging the machine learning and data analytics technologies to provide to the intelligent nudges and intelligent tips to our relationship managers while they are interacting with the customers to help them improve the customer servicing as well as improving the product proposition and product subscriptions.
Okay, so that's one part of it, but cloud technology is something that's become very much the cornerstone of any digital transformation and that you as a bank are undertaking. Tell us how you're using that technology and ensuring at the same time that you remain compliant as far as regulations are also concerned.
So actually I'm very proud to say that probably we are one of the first Indian bank as a cloud first bank, where we have our digital and data both totally on the public cloud. We are leveraging multiple CSPs in terms of the regulatory compliance and risk awareness and the disaster recovery, all those. Basically, we are building this using the public cloud with right tech robustness and tech resiliency to be there, and ensuring the entire data is fully 100% encrypted, not only at the rest, but in the transmission from the on-prem data center, while the public cloud channels or data platforms, when they are interacting with the core platforms on the on-prem data centers, the entire data on the transmission is fully encrypted, as well as the right level of data masking in the display channels, where the customer interactive channels are being used by either by the back office staff operations or by the end
for
customers.
Data security.
Yeah, for the data security.
But just to take that forward, you said you're working with multiple CSPs, but your partnership with AWS. Tell us how you're leveraging that and the kind of transformation that you've seen thanks to this partnership that you've had.
Yes, so with the AWS, our entire payment infrastructure is hosted on the AWS. And right now we are putting our entire UPI channel, which is going to have the 99% of our transaction volumes hosted on a AWS based UPI payment hub, and it is going to have a much more resilient data technologies and the caching technologies to improve the scalability of the platform. Today, just to tell you, the around 60% plus of the transaction volume in our core banking comes through the UPI. All those transactions are going to get through the AWS hosted our UPI payment hub, which is going to have a very advanced database and caching technologies, and it is going to attract the traffic for UPI transactions, not from the bank, but also with our various third-party integrations and various PSP apps, Phone Pay, Google, and all, which take away around 90% of our core banking bandwidth actually. So they will find us much more lucrative now to pump more traffic through our scalable, UPI payment hub.
Well, that's something to talk about. But the buzzword today when we talk about technology is generative AI. We've all had that crash course. But beyond just using it as a chatbot in customer service, etc., what is the kind of transformative power do you think Gen AI has? How are you using it?
So Gen AI we have started using in our development shop. So we are using some of the Microsoft Copilot kind of technologies in our digital channels development, where we are using it for the various kinds of faster agility, faster development, and improving the productivity multiple times, as well as the DevSecOps. Which is again for the change management, for the effective change management. This is the one use case. We are also looking at deploying Gen AI for our CRM. So where we are working with the very, very advanced, virtual relationship manager tech stack, where Gen AI will be leveraged for various video analytics, as well as for the various call summarization, as well as informing the contact center agent in terms of preparing them for the portfolio of the customer, or for the wealth customers, advising. That is another use case for advising our wealth customers. We are planning to leverage the Gen AI. Then we are looking at the overall contact center transformation, leveraging the Gen AI, where it can increase the productivity and lot more call handling can be managed for the mundane calls by the Gen AI. Actually, this is not new. Like, we have been having various machine learning, data analytics based contact center handling even today, just like for the workforce management, as well as for improving the productivity of the contact center staff and having the accuracy of their conversations which they have with our customers, improving the quality of the conversations. We are already using advanced ML and data analytics on that. Gen AI is going to add a feather on the cap in terms of improving the quality of the conversations, as well as it is going to improve the productivity and optimize the workforce.
Yeah, this is as far as the customer-facing services are concerned, but when you talk about internal banking operations, how are you using technologies like data analytics, cloud technology, etc., to enhance decision-making and bring in more efficiency internally?
So we are leveraging the data analytics and AI technologies in two big use cases. One is the fraud detection, which is of various kinds, whether they are to do with the identification of the mule accounts or the transaction fraud monitoring for the various payment channels, for all real-time payment transactions, for the not only from the digital channels, from the branch channels as well. The another area which we are looking at, where we can enhance the knowledge of the business processes as well as the SOPs, which the branch staff needs to know. And as you know, the upskilling of the branch staff, which is the customer facing operation shops, need to be improved. That is another use case where we are using it.
Okay, with more than 2 decades of sort of global experience in the financial services industry that you've had, and we're speaking to you, for a while about your role as a CTO, what have been some of the key lessons from the international markets as well that you could apply to enhance digital banking services for a bank like IndusInd Bank?
So I think there is when you go for the digital transformation of a bank, I think there are some foundational areas that you don't just go and leverage the latest technologies, be it is a cloud or the Kubernetes or
Because
containers.
they're changing too fast?
Yeah, that is one. Definitely those you have to do.
Yeah.
But you have to take care of, there are some platforms which every 5-year cycle or 3-year cycle get to the legacy word actually.
Okay.
So how to tackle the legacy? You need to build the more agile system, like a 2-speed architecture. So where you need to build, there will be a maybe the downstream platforms which may be not really slow, they will be faster because everyone wants fast and fast. But still it will be at a differential speed than the actual digital and experience channels. So you have to go for the 2-speed architecture, and you have to make the tech robustness and resiliency first on the core platforms.
Okay.
Then second, you have to go for the observability stack. So not only this foundation core systems, but also for the digital channels, because anywhere if the business process or business step gets dropped, you want the customer experience does not get deteriorated. So you need to know first rather than customer reporting to you. So that is another area we have to focus on. And third, and the biggest where we have to focus on continuously investment into the engineering skill development by the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Bhasin, on that note, thank you very much for speaking to us here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.